This Myobrace thing, Australian company, great people, profound appliance, and yet it's so simple. It's so simple, it sort of belies what's underlying, what the thinking is behind that. The idea being that with a Myobrace, you order this appliance pre-sized. They're basically a few sizes, but you order it ready to go. When you wear the appliance at night, primarily, plus upwards of an hour a day is the normal protocol, you're achieving several things that nothing else will do. Let's talk about that. So a long time ago in Europe, they discovered something called a Frankel Effect, which means that there's this interplay between the forces of the cheek and lips having effect on the dentition and the tongue. So appliances that were done called Frankel appliances, if you basically just plump out or remove the soft tissue, the cheeks and lips away from the teeth, you can have a net effect of outward growth. You're tipping the scales, as it were, in favor of net arch development by not sort of inhibiting function, or I should say contact, from the lips and cheeks. Well, the Myobrace has a flange, like a mouth guard, that basically lifts the perioral muscular tissues away from the dentition. At the same time, it's designed to very quickly encourage tongue to palate placement, coaches for it, and it maintains it. Now you've invited the tongue to become the primary tool, as it were, developing the arches. So you get a net, profound arch development. Beautiful thinking, simple, elegant thinking. Another aspect is you really can't mouth breathe with it in, so you can't cheat and get away with mouth breathing. At the same time, one of the aspects of the flange is it strengthens the lip. So part of this hypotonia is, part of this lip seal has to be kind of a postural effect. So you're retraining for lip seal with the Myobrace, beautiful thing, you need that. And then finally what it does is you're posturing the jaws forward to an optimal position. You can imagine it in sleep, without that tongue in the palate, the jaw is free to what? Slip back. And for all of us, that's gravity is not helping us at night. Well, if your tongue isn't holding the jaw gently in a neutral posture, guess what? The jaw is going to drop back at night. That's going to partially obstruct the airway for an adult and for a child, but also what happens is the growth signaling is deterred. When the jaw is not forward, the jaw is slipping back, you're inhibiting growth signaling. And you wind up with a likelihood of that lower jaw being retruded, underdeveloped, weak chin. That's the issue. So the Myobrace holds the jaws forward to an optimal posture, which immediately makes this a sleep appliance. The kids that I see, the parents are blown away. All of a sudden, the crankiness goes away, these behavioral issues goes away. Basically, the kids start to feel the quality of the sleep. They want to wear it. And they perform better, feel better, have more energy because it's acting like a sleep appliance. The final thing is when you're holding the jaws forward and you're biting into this appliance, the tongue isn't going to stick between the teeth and not inhibit the teeth from coming up. So what are you doing? You're opening the bite skeletally. One of the big problems are underdeveloped jaws, which means vertically they're overclosed. So the Myobrace effectively allows the teeth to erupt, and so it opens the bite skeletally.